Okay, boys, I had to step away from our reviews to get a build together, man. We do so many reviews in a row, and don't get me wrong, I love looking at new weapons. But when I got builds that are staring at me, well, we gotta stop what we're doing and make a build video. Guys, this is our first build video for Shadowkeep, or at least legitimately, considering that the previous build was done at Bungie. This one takes everything to a whole nother level. Like, you might have to go to confession this Sunday, or whenever they hold confession. I've never actually been. But shout out to the Discord user Sideload for recommending this. He sent me a message last night. He said, hey, there is a way for grenades to one-hit kill inside of Crucible. And I thought, I know that, man. There's a multitude of ways. What you got, though? Let me just hear what you gotta say. And he's like, oppressive darkness. And I was like, oh shit. No, they didn't. And sure enough, boys, this artifact mod, when paired with the power of a sticky grenade only on the Sentinel subclass, can one hit inside of Crucible. Now let me just walk you through our build because we've got a lot of moving parts and this has been fully spec'd for. And what I mean by that, I am rocking tier 10 discipline for that beautiful 32-second grenade ability cooldown. Now next to it is our exotic Armatarium, which gives us an additional grenade charge. Again, if we're gonna be assholes, might as well follow all the way through with it. But now let's take a look at our class item. We have our Titan mark here that can be slotted with the artifact mod Oppressive Darkness. Now this artifact mod is in the 5th column of your artifact. So yeah, it will require some unlocking, but it states that causing damage with a void grenade adds a weaken effect to enemies, essentially like a debuff. Now for most sticky grenades that are just one and done, this is not that good, right? This is where the beautiful part about magnetic grenades come in, which is the grenade found on the Sentinel class that attaches to enemies and explodes twice. Now when it first attaches to an enemy, there's impact damage of the grenade. It actually does like 2 damage or something. In that moment though, Oppressive Darkness thinks that you are doing damage with your grenade, which you are, even though it is just impact damage. But at that moment, it applies the debuff, throwing our damage here of our grenade, which is normally 75 plus 75, with Oppressive Darkness now goes up to 98 plus 98. That's almost killing even max resilience guardians. Now I'm sure many of you are getting some D1 flashbacks right now, but it gets a tad bit worse, all right? Because number 1, we're rocking Bottom Tree Sentinel, which grants us the ability Superior Arsenal. Grenade kills recharge your grenade energy. And on our gauntlets, considering we are now in armor 2.0, you can apply fastball to pretty much any of your armor pieces if you got fastball. If not, just use an armor 1.0 with something like fastball. But essentially it increases your grenade throw distance. For those moments where you got enemies, you know, in like the 30 to 40 meter range, it's kind of hard to track them with your grenade, right? This armor mod really helps you out in those areas. You got somebody in the back trying to snipe, no problem. Fastball will take care of it. And Oppressive Darkness will take care of the rest. Now also on our Titan mark, since you're gonna be getting a bunch of grenade kills, you might as well make your life easier and get a super at least once every 2.5 minutes. Ashes to Assets allows you to gain bonus super energy on grenade kills. And if you have the enhanced version, well, this is even better. I think the points for enhanced Ashes to Assets, I believe, is 4. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But if that is the case, well, you can slot that right next to Oppressive Darkness and continue your 1 sticky grenade kills for the rest of this season. Now, something I've also been wondering, I don't necessarily have an armor 1.0 piece from last season with something like enhanced Ashes to Assets on my helmet. We've been questioning it here lately. If Ashes to Assets, say if I had it on my helmet as well as on my Titan mark, would it stack? I'll leave that up to you guys to figure out, because I already feel filthy using this thing. Oh, and just to make Bottom Tree Sentinel an even better subclass, you got Shield Bash that can suppress supers. All those poor hoppity hunters trying to run around with their supers just have no idea what's coming for them. So fellas, this is the build Magnetic Darkness. It's about the best name I can come up with. Kind of sounds sexy. It's bad. It really, really is. But understand, for those that are saying, oh my God, this breaks the game. Well, it kind of does. Yeah, I'll agree with you on some level, especially given the fact that I can also use a weapon with Demolitionist for those moments when I do need my grenade back. But the reason why I wouldn't say this build is just outright broken is because it only lasts for this season. As you know, our artifact mods will be replaced with new mods, and these mods go away. So something like Oppressive Darkness, which is quite disgusting here, should no longer be present next season, but we can very well see maybe another mod on the same level, but maybe applicable to solar grenades, which means we just swap subclasses, baby. Regardless though, guys, this is the level of lethality and build crafting that we have inside of Shadowkeep that we have never seen before. Spec your armor out to Discipline, find you a Demolitionist weapon, rock some Armatarium, go at Bottom Tree Sentinel, apply Fastball and Oppressive Darkness, and if you want to, double up on Ashes to Assets. Fellas and ladies, thank you all for coming and watching, and as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.